Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, we find ourselves in Midtown Manhattan, doing the hero thing, because we are a hero, a heroic entertainer, and it is showtime. Hi guys, here we are. I've got plans. First of all, you'll note, unlike most of the rest of these hoi polloi, my character's name, Lens, is in green. That's because I leveled them back up a second time, from 1 to 60. And there are 4 more colors you can get easily. The 5th color you can get, on the other hand, is not easy, as you have to do the same thing 25 more times. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. Also, you'll note, hey, my Thor has bumps. My Thor definitely has bumps. A while back, I got a random costume. The random costume was the Jane Foster enhanced costume, which means that it's one of the more expensive ones, or was when the game was live, because they redo all of the voice work for the female voice. And I'm a little tired of Thor's voice work, so here we are. Swapped over to her after we finished up the Prestige. So, what are we doing this evening?
Spider-Man, what trouble may I help you out of this time?
Well, we're going to start with leveling up a new character. And while we're doing it, I expect we'll get the last bit of currency we need to level up a second character this evening. We're at 753. 400 each. Let us convert 400 of those into 900 G's. Splinters to G's. Converted. And now we come over here and we're going to be doing where is she? Ah, that's right, she's undersea. Captain Marvel, not Ms. Marvel. Don't know why I was thinking Ms. Marvel. That's an entirely different character. Captain Marvel. We will buy for 900 G's. She's now unlocked. Oh, we need to actually change to her so that we can level her up. Whoosh. All right, what else am I going to do? Well, right now, we have got to do her synergies first. I have already spec'd out a build for her. Hero synergies. We can't do Ant-Man because we ain't got Ant-Man. We ain't man. Cable, Gambit, Hawkeye, Invisible. Cable, Gambit, Hawkeye, Invisible. Iron Mr. Star Wolverine. Iron Mr. Star Wolverine. And we can just choose whichever we like for the other two. Normally the sort of defaults I'll go with. Doctor Doom increases the signature power. Squirrel Girl is damage versus bosses.
I see cloudy skies ahead for somebody.
Infinity System. Again, these are things you get access to as you level up more characters. Let's see, she is what? Speed and energy, I think? Oh, strength and energy. Okay. Strength. And energy. And then attack speed. Right. Those are the ones we'll start with. Strength. 6 points gets us up to 150, which increases all of our stats by 1. Energy. Same thing. And then the time gem, because time is on my side. Yes, wait. Did we not say that? I had more points than I thought I did. The time gem. 38 points here, which also will be 150. 152. I have 69 more points. I've been racking up some points, yo. Let's see, in space and in soul. In soul, we can put them into inner resilience. Let's go with points into inner resilience. Those are 6 points each. There we go. That's just increasing our health on hit. That isn't right. That number isn't correct. Plus 2 health on it. I don't think that's it. Because it's we're gonna reset that. Because the default for a single point that's so weird. Then we'll go with a different place then. I don't understand why it's calculating like that, but it is. Energy. 10 into the space gem. No. Oh no, 150 into the space gem. We'll go with space, because it is, after all, the final frontier.
Yeah, Wolverine isn't that bad of a guy once you get to know him. His hygiene, on the other hand.
There we are. All right, we're now ready to go. We will go to Midtown, hence the name of the stream. For anyone not aware, possibly not available, not aware of what happens on Midtown on this server and down in the game when it was live, you get a lot more loot. You get boxes with XP bubbles in them. You get loot. You get XP faster. There's 9 more Eternity Splinters, so we only need like 40 more. And we'll be ready for... Alright, we've got bosses up.
Feeling much better now.
They are close by. Excellent.
Wow.
I do not have the movement skill yet, so...
Here comes a bullseye!
Your fate is sealed.
I swear, every time she says it, it always sounds like she's telling me my face is sealed, which sounds really unpleasant. I mean, I've never actually had my face sealed before, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be fine.
You cannot escape. The honor is all yours.
Strength means nothing.
This war is not.
I'm now level 6.
The tough get tougher.
Doom is forever.
We all must fall. Eventually.
And we're level 7.
I rock. Hey, up yours, buddy. I'm set.
Just you wait.
Wow, I even impressed myself there.
Gosh, yes, I even impressed myself there. I didn't actually
Good to
impress
see you,
myself.
Luke. How's Jessica?
I'm pretty narcissistic, not gonna lie, but I'm not that narcissistic, not quite. Kind of in the ballpark. No, not really. Seals of conflict we need, one of the pieces of equipment we want to get for
The tough get tougher.
Captain Marvel here. It's going to require 500 of them. And now I can fly. Real quick, we will fly downstairs to a cosmic training room where every little XP bubble instead of giving you, say, 100, gives you 340 XP, which is a lot more. Plus, we have the Midtown cards. Guardian Signet, can't use that yet. That will be trash. Level 13.
Feeling much better now.
Level 15. Level 17. Level 18. Level 20. Level 21.
Feeling much better now.
Midtown Monday. The fastest way to level up. By far. I'm supposed to defeat Mr. Hyde. I've got 2 for the one-shots? Come on. Oh, we've got another. Currently ongoing is the Civil War event. Doc Ock. Ooh, if we could hit the Doc Ock wave here, that would be perfect. How about a Doc Ock wave so we don't have to go to the terminal? Actually, we'll get to him in the story in time, I think. Because we have 30 minutes, yeah. So the way I tend to work this is I will push this character to 32 to 36, somewhere in there. And then I'll go into the storyline. And we'll go partway through the story, and that'll be enough to get them to 60. I then pop back in here. I do red difficulty until they're fully equipped with their default unique weapon, or unique items, I should say. There are slot 1 through 5 uniques. And that's it. Then we'll roll out the second character. We need 38 more. Eternity Splinters. A Talon of Khonshu. Can't use it yet. Basically, I will normally equip Doombots. I'll just equip whatever as I level up. Most of the stuff I'm picking up is going actually getting absorbed into a pet that I'm not currently using. Oh, that was fast. Somebody nuked one of the NPCs, one of the supervillain baddies that we're supposed to be taking care of. The Doombots. Which, you may not know, the Doombots are Victor Von Doom's... They're his band. Oh, I didn't make that up. Of course not. I made it up a little bit. They did not last long. Now, the influence tokens you may see me picking up are used for the Civil War event, but I've already maxed out my reputation with both sides in Civil War. So for me, they are, in essence, a no-op. They are nothing. But I'm keeping them in my inventory because they're going to keep dropping, and this way I can just pick them up and they'll just sit in there. We'll go really quickly back down. I don't actually know that it's down, but I always say down for the shield training room. Because it's enclosed. Looks like it's in a basement somewhere. We're currently at 23. I expect we'll get to 27.
I wouldn't want to fight me now. Woo! Feeling much better now. The tough get tougher.
27. Can we hit 28?
I rock.
We can hit 28.
Woo! Feeling much better now.
Also, we want a pet. What kind of pet do you think she's got? She travels planets. I think she's got a potted Groot. You know, she's out there in space, flying around. So we'll do 1 or 2 more waves of bosses. Now, basically, leveling up, all I'm doing is just hitting buttons for the most part. It's Siznak the Torture. Good old Siznak. That's right, I'm just going to paste him with that until he croaks. Stupid robots. You just can't trust them, you know. I have not chosen a team up. Let's go with Jessica Jones. Alright, only 3 bosses. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Back in that cell.
Are you ready for this?
I'm tapped out.
Ooh, that was a momentary bit of server glitchy. It is busy on Monday nights.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah, well, that sucked. That's 2. Where's the 3rd? Oh, right there. Hi, didn't see him.
What's my name? What's my name?
The Yelling Man.
Just keep your distance, Rogue, and we'll go along fine.
Needs crossbones.
I'll be taking you down today. We're still at 28, but we'll open these boxes, and that should get us to 30. May actually do 2 more waves, not just 1. Especially if we get this stupid wave. That's the second stupidest wave, the one we just did. The stupidest wave is the Sentinels. As there's 5 of them. They are hit point sponges, and only one of them drops any boxes. He drops 2.
Oh yeah.
Nope, not quite to 30. A Sinister 6 wave would be good. I would be pleased with that. We're going for a ranged build. Wow, those 2 look almost the same. There we go. Ranged build because I'm an old man. And generally speaking, melee builds require you to pay attention in just about all games. More Eternity Splinters. I mentioned that we want those. Currently at 371. You need 29. You're guaranteed at least 9. Should drop about every 6 minutes, assuming you're, constantly beating the crap out of stuff. Lone Star Wolf, good evening. Just, beating up evil. Somebody's got to do it.
I have been led astray.
We've been led astray, haven't we all? Oh. We are not getting the boss-rich waves. So we'll do 1 more wave after this, then we'll do the storyline.
Destined to fail. Behold my creation.
Oh, server glitch.
I wouldn't want to fight me now.
Okay, that's ding 30.
Tough get tougher.
We will do one more wave, and then we're off to the storyline. We should get to 31 with the boxes, and hopefully 33 by the end of the next wave. You're dead. I got friends. Well, given the way mobsters roll over on each other, I'm going to go out on a limb and say your friends aren't as friendly as you think they are. Mr. I got friends. $31. Not quite going to make 32, I think. Oh, we did make 32.
Wow, I even impressed myself there.
We can go ahead and equip that, even though it's not good for us. Doesn't much matter. We can wear that. Again, low level ones don't matter. And a Midtown Madness Fortune card could be good. Probably won't be. Could be good. Energy Spirit Cosmic. That's way better than it had any right to be. All right, one more wave, and then we're off to the story. After the story, well, after part of the story, we'll be level 60, back to Midtown, red difficulty. There is also a cosmic difficulty, but you can only get to the cosmic difficulty if your character has finished successfully the cosmic trial. Now, as of last week when I played, and you hopefully watched, we had 5 characters that we had successfully completed that trial on. In the last 2 or 3 days, I've done it 5 more times without a single failure, because I am a god-tier gamer. Sure. What is a long time? Is it longer than 102 days? That's how long this server's been up. If you ever put a penny into the game when it was on Steam, you can still download the application from Steam. If not, you'll have to go to a different location for it. But all of that information, assuming you want to play with a bunch of other people, this is by far the busiest of the servers that are around. You need to go to mhtahiti.com. You played when it first came out. It has been dead for 8 years until someone reverse engineered the game. So basically, the shortest version I can give you is you need to go to mhtahiti.com. Marvel Heroes Tahiti, which is from the TV show.
I didn't know I was looking.
That's the server, mhtahiti.
Glad you're on our side, big guy.
And you'll be running the same software that you ran when the game was live. But the server has been reverse engineered, and it's a private server. You can't spend any money on it, even if you want to. And if you ever put any money into the Steam version, you can still download it on Steam. You may have to re-put it into your account. Woot! So you have to have the game to play. No. You can also download the files from the Internet Archive. It's just going to take a while longer. It might take an hour hour and a half, something like that. But no, you can still get it. Even if you never played it on Steam. If you played it on Steam, though, you can still download it from Steam, and that's just faster and easier. That's why I mentioned Steam first. Added to your Steam library years ago, never spent money, and you can still download it. If you never removed it, that doesn't surprise me, but most people removed it when it was when the game closed down. And if you removed it and never put any money in it, as far as Steam is concerned, you never owned it. But if you kept it in your account, then Steam never flagged it as something you didn't have. So I didn't know that, but that is cool. You're welcome. They may send you to, if you can't figure it out, you may want to go to the Discord for MH Tahiti. The people there have, in my experience, been very friendly and welcoming and happy to help people get back into the game. Because it's a game we all enjoyed.
This is incorrect.
And it's been live for a little over 100 days. I can tell you exactly. 102 days it's been live. And in that time, I have 52 characters at the level cap. So I've been playing it a lot. A number of us have. On a Monday night, like tonight, where are the bosses? There can be as many as 400 or more people playing the game.
This should finish you off.
Your fate is sealed.
This is gonna hurt.
So it was dead. It's sure not anymore. Did we get them all? No. Still one left. Oh, there's Bullseye. Bullseye, nobody likes you. Go away. But give us your loot before you go. Thank you. One of the nice things is a lot of the old resources for the game are still available. There is an MH Bugle website, which is still alive, which has all kinds of build information from when the game was live, and they still work for the most part.
Me ouch.
Got another boss? Oh, I didn't get a whack in, but I still get the loot.
Thor, that was some party the other night. You could barely keep up with me.
Man, Dad.
Midtown Monday was always fun when the game was live, and it's fun again. It's just, you know, you and like a dozen other people in the map, blasting bad guys, grabbing the loot. It's not an incredibly deep and meaningful game. It's just a fun game to run around and blast. Oh, we've got lots and lots of boxes. Well, we're going to get to like 37 or 38, I think.
The tough get tougher. Woo! Feeling much better now. Oh yeah, I rock. Wow, I even impressed myself.
38.
The tough get tougher.
We've got some uniques. These will be low-level uniques, but we can use them anyway. And 3 of the 4 were the same. Please. 3 strength, 3 energy. 2 strength, 3 energy. The one we have. This one's better than? Yeah, that one's better than. We eat the others, feed them to our pet. Hey, he's a growing Groot, you know? Groot's got to eat. Wow, a 50. We got a tier rune. Yes. I needed one of those earlier today. I was looking at using a rune word on a character, and I didn't have a tier rune. That's the first one I've ever got. Theoretically, they fall much more frequently on Tuesdays, but this is not a Tuesday. You may have noticed. We got 2 more achievements. Wow. Used to activate the daily news 24-hour cooldown. Gain a +2 intelligence buff, and you're able to see enemies on the minimap. Oh, hold on to that. And massive Madripoor mistake. That's just a cell. Okay, so I will now start doing the storyline. Won't take us long. We did one more wave than I expected to. Prologue. And we're just going to fly through this. Won't take us too long. We'll hit 60. And after 60, we will go back to Midtown. Red difficulty until we get level 60 uniques. We don't even be looking for all of them because I've already set aside a unique that is better for the build. So at 60, I'll be using that. Actually, set aside a couple of things.
We need your help to stop the breakout. You'll need to do 3 things. First, reactivate security.
Oh, I did hit. I thought I'd missed it. Oops.
Look for a set of generators in the maintenance wing. Finally, lock down cell block Alpha. There are still Hydra agents and loose inmates, so expect resistance.
I need a jolt! That was Electro. Escaping. I kind of think he might be going back in that cell. I beg to differ, oh living laser. Oh. Yeah, you laser me, I laser you, and I win.
Good work taking down living laser.
Thanks.
No wonder Fury speaks so highly of you.
Well, I am a hero. And there goes Venom escaping.
Locked up tight. I just wish you could have gotten here sooner to stop the bleeding.
And it's a Gubby. The green Gubby.
Oh, look.
It's time to play.
How about a different idea?
Am I hitting him? I can't see. It's one of the problems with a lot of games with their... You have to actually aim to hit, and you can't always see if you're hitting or not. It's never over. It's over, Gobby.
Bring your A game next
Get a
time.
grip. Yeah, bring your A game next time. Let me check the build real fast. Up here, and it is 2 and 2. Up. Talents, let's see. Defense rating multiplier. Additional photonic energy. And photonic resonance. Photonic wave deals additional damage over time. Okay.
Respect the rank, hero.
Wow. Respect the rank, hero. How about bleep yourself?
I hope you don't get airsick.
Off to Hell's Kitchen. Hangout of Daredevil.
Hello there.
Coulson, you're standing in the rain. Maybe an umbrella?
Okay, Shocker. Time to get you back to your cell now.
I'm not to the shocker yet. That was a bit premature. I have a bit of a headache. Second day in a row where I've gotten one. I normally don't get actual headaches. It's sort of behind my right eye. I do occasionally get migraines, but most annoying part of my migraines is the visuals I get. I get visuals for about 15 or 20 minutes. And then most of the time, 15 or 20 minutes later, I get a very mild headache. I don't think it's allergies. I mean, the allergies I have I don't think would apply. I have an allergy to penicillin and I believe the tetanus antitoxin. Yeah, I have no particular history of, hay fever or the like.
And stay down.
I realize I am a fortunate sufferer, as fortunate as you can be a sufferer of migraines in that I get basically no headache. A little headache, occasionally moderate. That almost never happens either. Most of the time it's just the visuals beforehand that I don't like. Uh, 17 Eternity Splinters, very nice. Dang 43. Will I stream DCU online? I have in the past, but the last couple of times I played the game, it just seemed to me that the expansions were very, very samey. That they always had the same amount of content and the same type. And when they brought in some of the devs from Star Trek Online, I had hoped they would change up sort of the way they drop their expansions, but it didn't seem that they have. You get sinus headaches from allergies, and they can turn into migraines. Yeah, real migraines, I mean, I get the visual effect, but I don't get the bad headaches from migraines. I understand what my real migraines could be like. I have friends who, they get a migraine, they go and they lay down in bed, close the drapes, and pray to die, kind of stuff. So the DCUO, I have played a bunch. It's got a lot of good qualities, but sadly, the development has just gotten very, very boring.
Time to shake this place down.
In that it seems like it's the same thing. It's, an open world map and new...
How's that feel, huh?
new levels open up. And the new open world map is like always the same. It's got open world stuff, and then there's like a new dungeon or dungeon equivalent. It's just the same thing Star Trek Online. Same reason I stopped playing Star Trek Online is every expansion was just a cookie cutter. They changed the characters, they changed the battles, but they all felt exactly the same. I call the visuals I get when I get the pre-migraine effect, I call it sun dazzle, because that's what it reminds me of. If you are outside and you look at a window of a car, or the car passes by and flashes in the eye where you see the outline of the window over everything, that's kind of what I always get. It's always on the right side of my field of vision. And when I have it, I can't even read the computer. But it's unfortunate it lasts 10 or 15 minutes and I can get back to whatever I'm doing, and I might get a tiny little headache. So I'm as fortunate as you can be when you say, I get migraines. Yeah, I don't get real migraines.
Your meddling ends now.
I don't get the I wish I was dead kind of migraine.
This!
You know what you deserve, Tim? Oh, I'm not of a level yet to do it.
Learn, hero.
I wasn't hitting him. That's unfortunate. Oh, I'm hitting him now. No, I'm not. Now I am.
Primary target down and out. Do you seek my counsel? Oh yeah, I
I think that opens up the next one. Yeah, it does. The next one is left. Photonic bomb, photonic blast, transforms into photonic bomb. It always hits, always crits, deals more damage, has a cooldown, and costs more photonic energy. Is that one? Yeah, okay.
Just thought I'd mention the fact that you may see a lot of you around here. That's a big part of why we're after the tablet. Something seems to be playing jump rope
Den
with the
48.
fabric of reality.
Got boxes. This one has XP. That'll make leveling up a little bit faster. I'm not too proud.
Perhaps something in a nice crimson.
You ever get tired of all those supermodels, Tony?
Wow, I didn't realize that was such a low-level destroyer energy rifle. I must have one that's at 60. I've got to have one that's 60. Let's see, there were a couple. Give me a sec. I mean, I can use this now. Because it has no, pardon the phrase, it has no real value if it's not a level 60 item. It's just a placeholder until I get one that is. Thought I had a couple more. Wouldn't be there. I had like 3 energy rifles right next to one another somewhere in here. I'd swear I did. But then I swear a lot. Not finding them. We'll look later when we hit 60. Oh, we'll put the other stuff away, though. Runes. My first tier rune. No, it's my second. Why? It's my second. Why did it not show up when I was looking for it? That's weird. I don't know. And somehow I dropped that, which seemed unlikely at the time. Still does, kind of. Alright. We now continue off to the Jersey docks. Play DCU. It's a solid game. But Sony Online Entertainment, now Daybreak, has a number of valuable properties that I think they mail it in for the profit they get from Star Trek Online and DCUO. They keep just cranking out basically the same stuff over and over again because they can. Yeah, I've played a lot of DCUO. I've always enjoyed the leveling. But the end game, it all feels so samey the last, like, 3 times I've gone to the game. The last one I went was when they had the Constantine expansion. I'm guessing 3 years ago?
I even impressed myself there.
It was the first one after they brought in a couple of the guys from Star Trek Online to be in charge. And I had hopes that they would change things up, but they didn't. At least not with that. Maybe later they did.
Program aborted.
If I've streamed it in the last couple of years, it would be on my YouTube account.
I didn't know I was looking for one of these.
It's unfortunate because the rest of the game is solid, and I think especially for
I rock.
what I would consider to be an underserved part of the MMO audience, which is console players. Now, I don't own a well, I used to own I still have a Sega Genesis and a couple of other ancient consoles, but I'm not a modern console player. But still, if you've got, you know, a game that you can leverage like you can there, it seems like it's just a double shame that it underserves the console audience as well. Right. Glimpse of binary cooldown applies quickened. I don't need glimpse of binary. Oh, that's our SIG. Cooldown 10 seconds. Oh, that's very nice. Duration 2 seconds longer, applies quickened, increases our movement and attack speed for 5 seconds. I'm fine with those. I've played all of the major MMO superhero games. So that's City of Heroes, both when it was live and now that it's back. Champions Online, DC Universe Online, and Marvel Heroes Online. I think that's all of them. Oh, the last couple times I've played DCUO, I even dropped a few bucks to buy an additional character slot. Because I enjoy leveling characters in a lot of games.
The tough get tougher.
Most games, if I enjoy the game, I enjoy leveling in it, which I know is weird to a lot of people. I've always just been a player who enjoys a lot of alts. So a game like this is definitely right up my alley, where you've got 62 of them. 63? 63. All right, class is in session.
Almost beat Thor with this move. Tell me what you think of this. Watch and learn. I guess I've learned my
Oh, 9 more Eternity Splinters. I wish Marvel Heroes was like DCU. I really wish that
Feeling much better.
I would love for... First of all, I would love for a DC version of Marvel Heroes Online. But also, it blows my mind. Daybreak Games, the guys who do DCUO, they had a license for a Marvel game they were working on. And they shit-canned the game. I imagine having the rights to a Marvel MMO RPG and just saying, nah, let's not.
I wouldn't want to fight me now. Oh yeah, I rock.
Yeah, the leveling in this game is certainly different in that it is much less of an MMO and plays much more like a almost like an arcade game or an ARPG, I guess. Because a lot of your progression in the game is account-wide. I've been looking forward to this.
Looking forward to this.
So in that way, that's very, very different.
Yeah! These guns aren't just for show.
Stop teleporting around, you jerk.
Well, that sucked.
Time to hang it up, Hood. Wait, I just did that for you.
I believe I have a quest to kill Magneto. So when we get to 60, which will be pretty quick. Yeah, intel on Magneto in the Striker bunker. Yep.
Just keep your distance, Rogue, and we'll get along fine.
You've been subbed to me for a long time because you like how I play and do an awesome job. Thank you. That honestly, that means a lot. I really appreciate that.
On Madripoor. I can think of better places for a vacation.
Thank you. Genuinely. I do this for fun. And if anyone else is having fun while I'm having fun, it's tough to beat that. Now I'm lucky, I'm retired. And I can play video games and have fun while I'm doing it. Oh, wrong way. Another Uru forged.
Looking for one of these.
Okay, next up. Level 59. We'll finish it off in the Hydra outpost, and then we're back to Midtown. Actually, before we hit Midtown, we will do the Magneto fight.
Death has come for you.
That's great. I mean, ideally, what I want, I know, because most of the streams I watch, I'm playing games at the same time. So, yeah, if somebody's got my game on, you know, my stream on the second
How about a different idea?
monitor, that's what I'm doing all the time. So, yeah, that's awesome. That's what I would want. I don't think there are not a lot of streamers who are interesting enough to just keep you focused on their gameplay. And I'm definitely not. 60? 60?
I'm gonna have fun with this one.
60.
Wow, I even impressed myself there.
Couple more chests. We'll put that in place. We'll put that in place. We'll open this up for more hero comms. We'll body slide, which sounds a little bit dirty, but only if you're doing it right. We'll sell the junk in our trunk, metaphorically speaking. And we are heading back to Midtown for red difficulty. We need uniques. Two bosses downed. Where are they? Over here. Nope, not over there. All the way in. 3 are down. The 4th one's going to be down by the time I get there. I am too slow. No, still showing 2. Oh, okay. Okay, one of them is the wave boss, and the other one is a boss who happened to be in the area. And that's both of them kablammed.
I didn't know I was looking for one of these.
And yep, that's fine. Thank you. Yeah, there's no, fortunately, at least not yet for me, there's no age that's too old for computer gaming. That may change in time, I expect it will. But I'm not there yet. What do we got? 3 strength. Strength is one of her stats. Attack speed and critical damage. Yeah, actually, we'll use that. That's not donatable, huh? Figures. It figures. We drop that off. We drop
And
that.
where did I put that exactly?
We drop that off. We sell this, and this probably can't. Oh, it can sell. Okay, good. Where are we at money-wise? We are quite likely to have to turn some of our money into boxes of money. There is a command. I don't know if it was in the live game or not. It may have just been added here. That allows you to take 500,000 of your credits, put it in a box as a separate item, and stick it in the bank. Because there's a currency cap of 10 million in the game. Go with the controller in hand. Yeah, that's my brother has had to do is go with the controller.
Medic!
And I bought one myself not too long ago. Wow, I got obliterated. Now 34 seconds. Let's see if I can get my build set up correctly. Last skill is the right. We've got Stellar Crash Photonic. Stellar. Crash. Where's the crash down? Where's the crash down strike? Okay. Oh, bosses are up. Gotta go. The Frightful 4. They're not all that frightful, really. I mean, come on. That sounds like a bad rap. Crossbones. Wizard running away. Oh, I'm no match for a living laser. Oops. Oh! I could see that was not going to work well. Immediately after I took to the air, I was in mid-jump, and I saw where I was targeted. And I was targeted to exactly where, I don't think it was Rhino, I think it's Juggernaut, was headed. And he is a one-shotter in the game. Yeah, Juggernaut. How about we bust open...
How about a different idea?
Whoop. Somebody's dead in that pile. I will attempt to get to them after we finish the bosses off.
Updating parameters. We will evolve.
This ain't over.
Everybody dead yet? No, whoops, whoops! You do not want to get in the way of the big man. I got downed. Fortunately, my cooldown was available. Can I res this person? I can res them. I will do so. I'm a hero. We res people. I assure you, my friend, it can be happening.
That could have been much worse.
Now, what have we here?
Oh, did we not finish? Oh, Crossbones followed us in. He's not one of the wave bosses, he's just one of the map bosses. And he will often make himself unwelcome. Grab, grab, grab. And there he goes.
Done with this crap.
You just failed to assess the threat.
Older MMO you haven't played in a long time? Depends on how long. My first MMO, well, I mean, I played Ultima Online for, I subscribed for a month and then unsubscribed. I just didn't like it. If I'd gotten ganked or griefed or anything like that, I would remember it. I just didn't like the game. First one I liked was Anarchy Online. And I've played that a couple of times on stream. It's very dated, but it does have some very cool mechanics as well. The first one that ever really, really grabbed me was Star Wars Galaxies. And there are a lot of private servers out there, and I have
What have we here?
clients for 5 of them currently installed. So for most of the older games that I enjoyed, private servers have managed to come around eventually, much to my surprise. Let's see, we got a bodysuit. That's a Black Panther. We can't use that. Kree battle boots. So we need the mask slot and the gear slot 1. Of games that I would like to see come back from the dead, I would say WildStar would be the one that I would most like to see come back, which may sound a little strange because it's not that old, but I really enjoyed that game a lot. And we know NCSoft is not dead set. Oops, they're already up. The bosses are up. NCSoft is not dead set against that sort of thing because they did reach a legal agreement and now they have a licensed City of Heroes server. Oh, good. First, we had Juggernaut last time, and this time we've got Rhino. And Bullseye, both of whom one-shot. But I mean, there a lot of the games that I played for a long time, like City of Heroes, there's the licensed private server now. Star Wars Galaxies, there's a bunch of private servers. Warhammer Age of Reckoning, private server. Marvel Heroes, private server.
Structural integrity compromised.
Alright, where's Rhino? Dude. Pull Rhino, or pull, yeah, pull, oh, we've got Crossbones? How did we get Crossbones? When did he come into this? Did that guy kill Rhino out of off screen so nobody else got anything from him? Yeah, they did. That's just, well, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they don't know the way the system works.
Now what have we...
If you defeat a boss off screen, nobody else can pick up the loot from him. Alright. Yeah, you thought you were done with this crap, huh? Well, maybe just don't be a jerk, then. Crossbones, how many times we gotta kill you? Dumbass. Well, the launch version was not very successful. It had a lot of amazing stuff in it, but it also had a lot of the worst sort of, we want to be more hardcore than WoW type stuff. The very, very long grinds to open up raids, for instance.
I didn't know I was looking.
And that was kind of the mistake. You didn't really want to try and beat WoW at something like that. That is slightly better than what we currently have. Yeah, slightly. And so, you know, they got punished by the market. It was not popular, their decision, to say the least. And so they revamped the game, and the revamped version was way better, way friendlier, a lot more fun. But by then it was kind of too late. All right, we've got level 60 stuff in every slot except the destroyer rifle. I know there's a destroyer rifle cache in here, that there were like 3 of them. I just have to find one. I can't believe I still had one sitting around that was that level. Level 30 or whatever. Give me a sec here as I'm going through, because that's one where the build wants a relatively common unique. One that I've probably salvaged a half a dozen times. There we go. There's the other 2. Oh my god, they're both bad. Well, we'll use the better of the 2. Oh, I put it back. Dumbass. But we still need a level 60 of her unique, at least, because I know I had a bunch of leveling uniques. I thought I'd cleared out the tab. And if we do not get a gear slot 1 unique out of this, I will move on to my second character of the day. I hope I've got enough.
Tell me what you think of this.
How about a different idea?
Alright, got him.
It just ain't right what you've been doing. I'm making sure it don't happen.
12 more splinters. Is that enough splinters? It is. 18 more than we need. To unlock another character. Get them up to the level cap 2. He says he's learned his lesson. I'm not. I'm pressing F to doubt. Stop teleporting away when I'm in mid-air to land a devastating blow upon you.
I didn't know I was looking for one of these. That hurt.
Would you lay down? Thank you. Of course it sucked. You're the bad guy.
That wasn't pleasant for any of us. So why don't you lay off the evil crap for a while?
Okay, so we will finish this up. Someone threw me a party invite, but nope, I'm out of here on this character. We're rolling up a new character. And we'll be taking them through to level as well. $14 Magneto. We'll take care of Magneto first. Doesn't look like we got what we were looking for. That's a no. We'll feed these to somebody else. That's a no. 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 Yeah, feed those to somebody else's pet. And we got a ring. That's no good. Now let's just clear out the inventory for now. Let us really quickly go to Thor, as we'll do our first little something. Oh, nope, green name. The name is green. Prestige. Terminals. Was it Magneto? It was Magneto. And he is in the Striker Command Bunker. I think I'm on yellow? Did I do this on yellow? I don't want to do it on yellow. No, it's on green. Green is fast. Since Magneto doesn't have any special drops that would be worth fighting for, just doing him at the easiest difficulty will be fine. We'll even skip the little mini boss.
It's good that you're here.
Villain, try to control the metal that will not be contained.
You have won this battle.
But the war goes on.
Your mastery of metal will do you no good where I am sending you.
Sending him to heck. Alright, we took care of that. We'll now be starting the new character. As soon as we clear out our inventory, you know. Same old, same old. Pardon the yawn. Old man is old. We'll hold on to these for our next character. By the way, I have to update. We are now at 53 out of 63 characters at the level cap. We'll sell that, and we will move over to Hulk. Lens smash.
All ready to smash again!
See? All right, synergy for Hulk. This will just take a sec. Ant-Man game, we don't have Cable, Dr. Emma, Luke. Cable, Dr. Emma. Can't even remember my brain. Oh, Luke Cage, right. Luke, Moon, Mister. We don't have Nightcrawler, Squirrel Girl, and Wolverine. All right. We've got nothing else to do. We can go with Carnage. That's Life on Hit and Life on Hit. And let's see. Sure, why not Elektra? And now for the Infinity Points. He's got to be, what, strength and durability based. Durability and strength based. Power is strength. That's energy. Fighting. Durability.
What's Storm gonna do if we're in set?
Right. And then presumably, ooh, soul. What does he want in soul? Against all odds, health regen per second. A little surprising. How about the time gem? Attack speed? Attack speed. There we go, and we got 71 points left over. Where does he throw points in space? Because it is, after all, the final frontier. He throws those into defense rating. If you're going to face tank, being able to face tank would be good. Okay, let's see.
Let's make this quick.
All right, so apparently this character's already done, when you do the initial tutorial for the game, he would have already gone through the prologue, I think. So,
Mightier than stupid, smart red-faced robot. I'll tear him apart any day!
I can't argue with that. I think Hulk is very well spoken for an enormous green rage monster. And they just finished off the bosses. This makes me angry, so I will destroy things. Punch. Tremor Fist, punch the ground to create a localized earthquake, and Gamma Strike. And then, of course, big jumpy charge. Now, historically, I do like the sort of aimed ground effects to be on the S. I have unlocked Hulk Smash.
I'm stronger than ever! Don't push
melee area, and vicious headbutt. I have been described as a vicious butthead before. It's got a long wind-up on it.
Getting stronger. I can feel it.
Hulk smash. Hulk smash a lot of things. Basically is what we're... Oh, good. Psh. Armor intel for defeating Manet. You mean the guy we beat 30 seconds ago? Thanks. And Curse. Well, we don't have access to Curse for like an hour, so... Lens smash! Little woman okay? Good. Deafening roar. Saw him playing earlier. Character named Royale with cheese. Actually, the account name, not the character. Character is Luke. He uses the Force, you know. And there we go. I do not have the movement skill yet.
I will slice you to ribbons.
Please do not kill anyone until I get there. Thank you.
Even a god can bleed.
They should all be afraid of Hulk.
They should all be afraid of Hulk. He's large and in charge. Also, he's green.
Just you wait. We shall meet again.
We're level 10? Eventually.
Your kung fu don't impress me, girl. I've seen the best.
Lots of stuff to pick up on Midtown Monday Madness. Plus, there's 2 other events going on, which will be on at least for a week. The Civil War event is ongoing, and I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. We quickly go back downstairs. Cosmic level. Always open your boxes. Oh, I'm playing at the level cap. I forgot to level him. Let's see. I forgot to unlock him. There we go. So we are playing him at the level cap. That was foolhardy. All right. Well, now we will get some more levels.
Power feels good. I want more.
That's level 21. Pretty quick. And 10 Odin marks. Very nice. Odin marks are very useful currency. The first tier of legendaries cost 300 a pop. And there are enchantments that cost 100 a pop. Oh, pardon the yawn. The old man is so tired, you know? He had a long day of really not much, frankly. Yeah. We got Manape. If he shows up again here in town, we can get him. Who is this? Curse can also be found in Midtown. Our odds of finding him in Midtown are reasonable. So we can get both of those guys here.
You again, Stark.
Which would be a time saver.
Shut that down hard.
It's Sister Minister!
For the sake of all things I...
Yes, another triumph. Behold my creations.
Hulk wants another fight now.
You a tough guy with the small fries, huh?
One of the cool things about Midtown, there are 3 patrol zones in the game. Midtown, Industry City Patrol, or ICP, and Hightown. But the other 2, Hightown and Industry City Patrol, are level tiered. So if you go in at level 20, you'll be 21, let's say, you'll be in a basket with all the 21 to 30 players. And there may not be anybody in there, but in Midtown, everybody plays. Your numbers are moved up or down to the boss instead of everything being scaled to you.
Getting stronger. I can feel it.
27. So that's one of the things that basically everybody plays on the same Midtown. Now, granted, each instance probably has, I'm guessing, 10 or 12 people at most. You know, at least by default, you can invite more players into a map. I don't know how many, but I have seen maps that had more than 10 or 12, but not a lot more. More Eternity Splinters. We've already earned back like 30 Eternity Splinters from the 400 we just spent.
Can I smash you again?
Yes, my magic is too great. Also, I'm green. It's not easy being green. Kermit was right. I beat up a Baron. What's up next? Let's find out. Doombots. Ding 28.
Maybe I won't smash this. You better not be eyeing me, kid.
can't be crazy enough to... the Hulk. We don't need him. Boom, 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 boom. Back downstairs. Click the right things, Lens. Lens smash! Sorry. Can't help it. I'm just getting into the vibe, man. You know.
Expect me to use this.
Ding 30.
Getting stronger. I can feel it.
Hulk getting stronger. Always angry. Can't we use yet? No. Level required 31. I am 31. I can use that. I'll use that. Hulk not always angry. Hulk only mostly always angry. Everyone think Hulk just smash. Hulk also a hugger. Any casualties accidental. Alright, the Hulk build then. Furious Punch. Avalanche Leap, Cratering Stomp. Furious Punch. Where's the Avalanche Leap? Avalanche Leap. That it? No, that's not it. Avalanche Leap. Cratering Stomp. Ultimate Destruction. Oh, that's the SIG. Knuckle Dusters. So, Cratering Stomp and then Knuckle Dusters. Cratering Stomp. And then Knuckle Dusters. Nope. Nope. They may have changed the name in our talents and stuff. No, there it is. There. And that leaves us with one more gap. And that is Meteor Strike. There we go. That's the build. Skills-wise, anyway. So in the last couple of days, I have surprisingly managed to cosmic 5 new characters.
You think you got what it takes to fight the Rhino? Well, if it isn't old Warhead.
I screwed something up here. Hulk. Come on, man, dude. That's not fair to say. You're always getting angry. It's kind of your deal.
Never over! They should all be afraid of Hulk.
Let's see which skill didn't end up in the right place on the board, so to speak. You know we want that one there. What did we miss? Demolishing Charge goes there. Avalanche Leap, Cratering, Ultimate Destruction, I don't think made it. Did Ultimate... No, that's the SIG. That did make it. Oh, it is Gamma Strike. Vicious Haymaker. Yeah, we can put that in the S. Brutal Strike Chance. Oh, that should work. Pardon the yawn. I've had such a rough day. He's lying. There are coma patients who do more than he does.
They should all be afraid of Hawk.
We'll do one more batch. See if we can get lucky and eliminate one of the 2 terminal bosses that we have, which are... we've got... We have Curse. Curse can show up. We also have Manape. Because Manape popped, as this is about the easiest place to find him. Is in Midtown. We'll only see Curse if he's the next boss who pops. The 4-wave of the Dark World bad guys. Thor Dark World. Hi guys, how about that? Wow, does that have an incredibly long cooldown? 1.3 minutes. It works really well, though. I'll give him that.
No need to bow before my genius.
Don't worry about that. That won't be happening.
The brain is mightier than the sword.
It appeared to have pissed him off because he keeps... Wow. I moved after I was dead. I've never seen that before. That's a very slight server desync, I think.
Hawk wants another. I'm unstoppable. You're no match for a living laser.
Who told you you could play at this?
Black it out. This is a slap on the wrist compared to the genocide that has befallen my people.
We know. We're mostly kind of on your side, Magneto. You're just so full of yourself. Just give it a rest for a change. The Captain America statue. Oh, we don't want that. Don't want to use those here. We got XP for those. Oh, we can't do Curse yet on this character. Nor Manape. But we've got quests for both. I kind of want to stay here in Midtown until they show. Ding 35.
Hawk wants another fight now.
10 more Odin marks. Very handy indeed. I will not say nay to Odin marks. So I think I may just park my carcass here. Maybe try red. If we don't get them up around here. Because we got 14 minutes for each. Manape and Curse. Manape is a regular spawn on this map. Curse is an occasional spawn on the map. Hulk, run like wind! Hulk, hope you insured.
Hulk barely touched that. That'll be good for smashing.
Wow, he has some very long cooldowns. That's a 40-second. That's a 1.3 minutes. And 30 seconds on the SIG. He's got two skills. The cooldown is longer than the SIG. We get Curse. Alright, we got a bunch of loot drops from beating Curse as well as... Whoop! The loot drops for the bosses who fell.
Well, what the hell did you think was gonna happen? Maybe I won't smash this.
Maybe Hulk kinda like fat loot, not want to smash no more. Hulk getting smarter. Every day in every way. There's Curse, and the other was Monkey Boy. Sorry, Man-Ape. It's an easy mistake. Anyone could make that.
They should all be afraid of Hulk.
He does have kind of a point. I'm going to take a quick run at Red Tier, oops, Midtown, and see if Man-Ape is up. He is up. All right, we'll see if we can. Ooh, he hit hard. He hit Hulk hard. Hulk, not sure why Hulk took damage there. No one want to help Hulk kick Man-Ape ass? Yay! Dangles has joined. Dangles, my friend. Dangles' best friend Hulk ever have. Hulk named first child Dangles in honor of best friend ever. Hulk Hope, first child, not daughter. Awkward.
This is the only way. Overrated. They won't expect me to use this.
Overrated. Lady Dragon Master's rating. I happened to notice a little flicker on the corner of my screen as my rate alert's still not working. Have I mentioned how irritating I find that? Hold on. Very. Thank you, Lady DM, for the raid. Hello, everyone. I'm Lens. I needn't ask how Lady Dragon Master's stream was, because of course it was awesome. I am your average senior citizen streamer. That's a strange phrase, isn't it? Most of my time is spent in Guild Wars 2. Everything gets broken sometimes. You must embrace the scuff. If I had one sentence to sum up my existence, that might be it.
Hawk wants another fight.
I am playing an old game that was dead for 8 years and just came back from the grave. It's called Marvel Heroes. It's an MMO, kind of an MMO light, really. It plays like an ARPG, like, let's say Diablo, because the guy who designed Diablo 1 and Diablo 2, he designed this. The private server I'm currently on is a reverse engineered server. Really incredibly well done. And we're playing as Hulk right now, as if you couldn't tell by the fact that I'm playing as Hulk right now. I have already done this because this is... Right, I've already done this. Rogue is a very fun hero, also very strong. Why am I not... This region does not allow body slider use. Are you kidding me? Actually, I will go on a bit about Rogue, since you bring her up. It is an incredible, awesome piece of game design. And I'll explain why. In 3, 2, 1. Most heroes have defined sets of powers. They can mix and match from their powers. She has those, but they're kind of crap. What she also has is one ability that allows her to suck one specific ability from every hero, villain, and sidekick in the game, which gives that character, Rogue, an incredible number of choices as to how you want to build your character. It is a beautiful and appropriate piece of design.
Trust me.
But if you want to see a quick list of the heroes, wrong button, right button. Now, the game has been back now for like 102 days, I believe. If you're interested in playing, mhtahiti.com is the server and community. If you ever played it and put even a penny into it on Steam, you can still download it on Steam. Otherwise, you can download it from the Internet Archive. It's slow, might take an hour. And then you just create an account and you play it on the private server. mhtahiti.com. Marvel Heroes Tahiti, because it's a magical place. But these are the heroes and villains that you can actually play in the game. Quite the wide variety, and because you can no longer buy stuff in the game, they have added a mechanic where originally you would get Eternity Splinters and could use those to buy some in-game stuff, or you could use real money to buy Gs. Here, they give you a lot more splinters than you ever used to get, and you can convert those into Gs instead, and that can allow you to do stuff like, say, get a costume for your favorite hero, who we will pretend is Iron Man. He has a few costumes. This is how they primarily monetized back in the day. There are a lot of freaking costumes. So it's 63 heroes and villains you can play, boatloads of costumes, and I currently have 53 of the 63 at the level cap, but even then there's more stuff to do on top of just leveling up. Dad was excited to hear that was back. You make me feel old. but I like your dad. I hope he's having a fraction of the fun I am having with it. It's so good to have it back. I had 1,000 hours in the game when it was shut down. I have about another 200 playing the local server, because if you don't want to play with other people, GitHub, you can run the server privately on your own computer as well. Dad is the reason you're in gaming. Mom is not a gamer. That's not that unusual. Especially for those of us, as you get further on in the years, the odds of a mother being interested in gaming will be smaller significantly than a dad. As generally, the farther you go back in time, it was more a boy's thing and a man's thing than a girl's thing and a woman's thing. One of the nice things about some games now is it's a much more even playing field in terms of numbers, anyway.
Now boarding all.
Hell's Kitchen.
But I had 200 hours during the development of the game. I would upgrade it every couple of patches. I think I came in at the 0.2 patch. And then 3.5 months ago, it finally came out with their version of a completed server. Like I said, you can run it locally if you want. And then I have about 300 more hours since it launched. So that's like 3 hours a day. Scary thing is your mom seems very not good with technology, but she can hunt people down on the internet like the FBI. You don't know where the skills come from. Ah, interesting. Well, certain parts of the internet and the way they function are not necessarily going to be linear, parallel to the way other parts of the internet function. And stick-to-itiveness and a really solid version of Google Foo can get you quite far. So earlier tonight, I leveled up Captain Marvel, and now I'm leveling up the Hulk. And as an example of how the game can, I don't want to say obsess certain people, Google strong is strong with your mother. It used to be really strong with me, but sadly, Google is kind of not what it used to be when it comes to search. Cory Doctorow has a word for it that I shan't repeat. That is a good description. And somethingification, you may already know. And yes, historically, one of my things that made me good at my job was my Google Foo was extremely good. I used to work in IT, and there was a time where if your Google Foo was good enough and your base knowledge was strong, you could solve just about anything. Sadly, not the case anymore. Here it comes. How about I throw a big rock of myself into the air? Hulk is smashing.
Getting stronger. I can feel it.
Lens smash.
Power feels good. I want more.
Pardon me, a little bit coffee. Also, a bit of a headache tonight. It's not your fault. Wait. Or is it? Huh. Maybe my head knew in advance. Nah. So, it's just if you enjoy a game where you can kind of put your brain in neutral and just blast, the game is a blast. For those of you who don't know me, which is probably most, I'm Lens. I'm a retired IT professional. Now I play computer games and read, and I'm retired. And by the way, 12 out of 10 would recommend. I've been playing computer games for over 50 years. I bought my first computer in 79, I think, 78 or 79. An Apple II Plus, and I bought it to play games on, specifically. Now, later on, it helped me get my degree, but at the time, no. Going to alert, you need to get ready for bed. But the night is young. Oh, fine. Hulk is getting angry. It's kind of his thing.
I can feel it.
And I've been playing computer games for all that time, since pre-1980. God. Let's see. D&D, I started playing D&D in 74, 75. I have first edition, second printing Dungeons & Dragons books. So, when they refer to an OG original gamer,
This place is too loud for Hawk.
that would be me. My most streamed game is Guild Wars 2. I have over 5,000 hours in Guild Wars 2 and over 1,000 of it streamed. I think over 1,000. Maybe almost 1,000. I think over. Last night was a key farm in Guild Wars 2. I'm over 3,000 hours total streamed now. I've been streaming for 7 years.
Your meddling ends now.
I do it for fun. It also does one thing I think is actually really good for me, which is it adds a little structure. Because, you know, if you don't have anything that you need to do all the time, it's real easy to kind of get lost as to what day of the week it is. Sounds kind of silly, but it's actually true.
I could have hit you harder.
And that always felt a bit weird when I didn't know what day of the week it was. And so a little bit of structure. I stream almost every day. And it's fun. I enjoy it. I'm kind of a natural ham, which helps.
Part of why we're after the tablet. Something seems to be playing jump rope with the fabric of reality.
I did competitive.
Strong! Hulk's stronger than ever!
We know Hulk. Chill. I did a lot of competitive speech and debate in college. My school, my university required a class in public speaking. I didn't want to take it. Nobody wants to take it. The number one fear of Americans is being forced to give a public speech. Well, once I started doing it, I enjoyed it. And because of that, I got into it competitively. And if you do that for a while, you end up with a sort of natural gift of blab. How many times how many times Hulk have to hit you? Don't make Hulk hit you until your bones jelly. Or powder. Or powder jelly. So I'm just stoked to have this game back, but then I have been very fortunate in games that I've spent a lot of time in being brought back from the dead. City of Heroes is now available, even though it was dead for years, it's available on a licensed private server. I want to thank NCSoft for actually being willing to make an officially licensed, or allow an officially licensed City of Heroes server. Most companies wouldn't do that. I was shocked that they did. But I assume it was just practicalities. Might as well put some sort of controls in place and license it and allow them to do it than try and squish it. Well, they'll just move the server overseas. But regardless, I am grateful that they did it. Whatever their reasoning may have been. Star Wars Galaxies was the first MMO I ever played that obsessed me. I currently have 5 different private server clients for Guild Wars. For Star Wars Galaxies installed. There are lots of different private servers for Star Wars Galaxies. I have a private server client installed, one that's not officially recognized, but is de facto recognized, and they have a nod and a wink from Games Workshop that as long as you don't try to monetize it, the Warhammer Age of Reckoning server doesn't have to worry about being shut down. So a lot of the games that I have enjoyed that have died have come back. I'm very lucky that way. Next up, WildStar, please. NC, please. Just open source WildStar, or a private, inexpensive license to run the servers, please, please, NC. I will love you forever. Hulk is enthusiastic. Stronger than strong. Stronger than ever. He's also stronger than dirt. Okay, looks like class is in session.
Looks like class is in session. Tell me what you think of this. Almost beat Thor with this move. Watch and learn.
Hulk is getting angry. Pardon me as I hit you with the 2 halves of a car. And then just codwallop you. I have no idea what the etymology is of codwallop. One would assume it has something to do with a fish, but I cannot guarantee that that is the case. Don't know what else it could be. Is the origin mean smack somebody in the head with a cod? It makes a little bit of sense, but not much. I will believe that one wallops the cod piece. I would not want my cod piece wallop. Thank you, Sheila. He is one of my old Latro buddies. And he recently just installed Marvel Heroes. Oh, I've been looking forward to this.
Looking forward to this.
Gotta say, the logic behind that being codwallop makes sense.
Yeah! Not a chance.
How's that taste?
Tastes chalky. Hulk doesn't like.
Well, that sucked.
Loser. I have learned something today, despite the fact that I have always considered myself quite the word user. Quite the worder.
Don't make me regret.
I had no idea about the origin of Codwallop until now.
Stupid magic rock. Why don't you just disappear for good?
Let me really quick grab my talents. Left, left, right, mid. Left, left, right, mid, and then left. Let's see. Nothing stop Hulk. Anger now increases defense rating multiplier based on your current anger level. Hulk always angry. Anger generation rate plus 50%. Decay rate minus 75%. So not only am I always angry, I get angrier, and I don't get less angry as fast. Hulk really loud. Ultimate Destruction's cooldown is reduced by 1 second for each enemy it hits. That is our signature. It has 2 charges, 30-second cooldown each, but if we hit a bunch of characters, reduces by 1 second. In other words, it's really good for clearing out the crowd. Hulk Punch Harder. Gamma Strike's bonuses, based on maximum anger, are doubled. Has additional charges and a cooldown. Hulk Punch with Car. Knuckle Dusters no longer requires maximum anger and gains the following benefits. Attack speed, quicker cooldown, and deflect chance. Okay, sure. Oh, there we go. Where are we off to?
Let's go flying.
We go to Madripoor now. It like Singapore, except Singapore also exists in Marvel World. Things complicated. Pardon the yawn. Old man is old. I'm hitting him with cars. Car gone. Bad man gone. Note, bad man, not Batman. Hulk no fight Batman.
That'll be good for smashing.
Yep, good for smashing indeed. Level 57, getting close to 60. When we hit 60, we will swap back to Midtown at red difficulty, and we'll get some fat unique gear for our green friend here, who is currently increasing the need for more janitorial services and a couple of new fix-it men here. Gotta say, I've looked up the Grim Reaper Marvel version a couple of times, and it just has nothing interesting. He's just not an interesting bad guy. Sometimes you just got to hit a guy with both halves of a car. More Eternity Splinters. So, we've had Thor out here for like, what, 40 minutes? 45? Something like that. And we're back up to 82 Eternity Splinters. Which is about a fifth of what you need for another character. So, we'll have 2 characters to 60. Might be right now. 57 million XP. Is it enough? Oh, come on. Tiny little amount. Fine. Oh, there we are. I don't know if we're even going to have to beat the Sneck boss. Why? If that took so long. The first two were immediately busted up. That one took forever. This way? I've gone the wrong way. I've let you down. I feel shame. I must now commit Sudoku. Maybe I was going the right way. I think I was going the wrong way. Right way. Now I'm going the wrong way. I mean, I know this one isn't a random layout, though. I'm not sure how I managed to miss it that badly, but I did. I screwed up. I feel shame. Okay. We'll finish off the Sneck boss, and that'll put us at 60.
Hulk doesn't like snakes.
Which is bad news for a little village filled with nothing but snake people.
That's starting to hurt.
Oh my god, it is. What the hell was that?
Hulk barely touched that.
Up and kaboom! And now we break open car. Break open snake.
They should all be afraid of Hulk.
We will get the waypoint that's up here. And then we are back to Midtown. Red difficulty. Hulk likes to break things. I don't know, maybe if I was like 12 feet tall and irradiated and green and always angry, I might get some pleasure out of breaking everything I could too.
Fury told me you might be visiting.
You know, it's... boys like to break windows. Kind of like that. Only not exactly. Sure, we'll use the Tactagon, even at its low level, simply because we don't really care. We'll use that. We'll slot that, because even crappy things are better than no things, right? We will go back to Midtown Red difficulty. Unique items await for us. A new life awaits you on the off-world colonies. A chance to begin again in a golden land of opportunity and adventure. Name that movie.
Actually hurting you. Hulk is getting angry. Not a chance.
Wow. Black Kitty hit hard. Hulk not fan. Hulk almost got murdered. Hulk think discretion better part of valor. So I'd maybe go back to home and rethink future.
You need to judge.
Again, pardon the yawn. Now, as a new level 60, I have basically no gear on. As you can see, I have not basically anything equipped. So we are waiting for the next boss wave to spawn.
Coming at you like a freight train.
Whoop.
Hey, I'm all out of jokes. No.
You're not the strongest one there is.
There's a Deadpool in the area, shooting up the robots next to me. We have to do a Magneto defense. If we could get a Magneto wave, that would be, but we'll take bosses. It's Gabi and Bullseye or Living Laser.
This is gonna hurt. I got more tech in my pinky than you do. Here comes a bullseye.
It's Bullseye. And Rhino. You broke my jaw. Oh. Bullseye will light you up with a crosshair. And you have like 4 or 5 seconds to get away before he kills you. One shot. Oh, we pulled Man-Ape. Whoops, that's me almost dying again. I'm almost dying an enormous amount here for a guy who's, you know, Hulk smash and all that.
Here I come.
Get out of the way of Rhino, always.
Maybe that'll shut you up. Rush you good.
It is nice that he tells us to clear the way, because we kind of do need to do that.
Here I come. Clear the way.
I am taking lots and lots of really big hits. Granted, they're relatively big because I don't have a very large life pool. Oof. I'm surprised that I have not yet died. Not to put too fine a point on it. Also, we are running low on time. The boss waves are timed. I will accept the party invitation this time. Alright guys, time to stop concentrating on Man-Ape and start concentrating on the ones that are part of the boss wave. Man-Ape's not going anywhere, the other guys are. Okay. Let's just start busting out Hulk. Ultimate Hulk.
That'll be good for smashing.
We've got a minute left. Got one of them down. Two of them. But one of the two that we've got down is not a wave boss. One of the wave bosses has run off some other place. He's way over there. I'm trying to pull him. Oh, it's Bullseye. I tried to pull him over, but we're never going to finish Bullseye in time. We've only got 20 seconds left to finish. Green Gobby. We got Gobby taken care of. They're never going to finish Bullseye in time. So we're in a relatively empty Midtown instance.
All men are ants next to the Hulk.
Well, that's a little hostile. Really, I mean, that's just kind of mean-spirited, I'm going to say. I'm going to exit the group because we need to get to the shield training room to open those boxes so we don't waste any XP. Just science, boys and girls. You always want to open them up here because of the value. While you're moving, gain 3 strength for 3 seconds. While you're standing still, gain 3 durability. I don't think that makes anyone's actual endgame build, but we'll use it for now.
They won't expect me to use this.
We're just using up any uniques we use or we pick up, even if they're not any good for our build. Because if nothing else, most of them are going to have life. We just increased our life by 40%, give or take. How about we try Midtown? Green. The red was empty. At least the instance I was in. Again, I don't know how they do their instance sharding tech. Guns. In downtown, Midtown? Pfft.
Am I speaking to the Hulk right now, or does Banner still exert a modicum of control?
Oh, over there.
Name's Crossbones.
I'll be taking you out today. That's the Grim Reaper again. Who are we looking for? Magneto. Time to beat people up with cars.
Hulk doesn't care about your stuff.
It's true, Hulk doesn't care about your stuff. Got one left. Craven, the Hunter. which was recently made into a movie that approximately 0 people saw. No idea if it's any good. Defeat Crossbones.
Maybe I won't smash this.
Well, we'll keep an eye open for Crossbones, as he spawns there pretty frequently.
Leave me alone!
Everything. Yep. Don't see Crossbones icon anywhere, so I'll assume he's not currently in this map. Again, Shield Training Room, Cosmic. If you're going to play the game, you always want to open your chests down here if they have XP bubbles. Okay, there you go. We have someone who saw it and liked it. One more data point than I had a minute ago. I know the lead actor. I like his stuff. Aaron Taylor Johnson? Is that the name?
You're smart and strong? Well, I'm smarter.
He was the Maximoff brother in Age of Ultron. It's Crossbones, who we conveniently happen to need.
That'll be good for smashing.
What do you know? It's good for smashing, guys. Alright, we got a bunch of loot for beating up a target on a bounty. Because like most ARPGs, and this one plays like an ARPG, we like fat loot and we cannot lie. I accidentally clicked. I haven't gotten myself a. I'm hopeless. That's the problem. I'm hopeless. We've got bosses. I didn't get a pet, which means the auto-consuming stuff has not been getting auto-consumed. Why everyone's running in there? Oh, there we are.
Behold my creation. Recognize anyone. Behold my creation. Ah, yes. Another child.
See, a game like this that has a lot of loot, more loot than you could possibly use, most of it is getting auto-consumed. Gets turned into cash. Unless you have a pet, in which case it gets auto-consumed to buff the pet, which is basically buffs for you. I didn't get a pet. I forgot to get a pet. What kind of pet do you think Hulk would have? We've got dog, cat, we've got Groot. I think maybe the cow. Hulk need pet. Cat, dog, Groot. Hulk think cow. Hold on to that. Need to put some stuff away. That, and that. Go there and there. That was a level 50. Did we need one? No, we don't. We have spares. Let's try Midtown Red again. Maybe we get into a different instance. A livelier instance, shall we say? And we need Magneto. That's the Brotherhood of Mutants way.
Breaks around Hulk.
I think we're at the same instance because that was a Taskmaster who went by. And the group I was in of 3 was like a Cap, a Spider-Man, and a Taskmaster. Doom over Manhattan. Doombots.
Starting to hurt.
The Doombots. Wow. Can hurt really badly.
Kid, you better learn to keep your mouth shut.
They have these slow-moving balls that arc power. And you get in the way of a couple of those, and it's less fun than you might imagine. That's all of them taken care of.
They won't expect me to use this.
That was faster. Would you guys... Yes, would you, my friends, take care of those annoyances while I'm picking up all of my fat loot, you know. The Hulk cannot be bothered with such... jejune time consumers. All right, we actually have one of Hulk's actual items. We have another of Hulk's actual items. That's good. I like that. That actually might be used by another character. All right, we got another unique. Is it one that we seek? No, it's a Wolverine belt. So we need still slot 5, 3, and 1. Especially slot 1. Midtown Red. Give it one more go, and then I'll probably call it an evening. As always, I would like to thank all of you for hanging out here. Thank you, Lady Dragon Master, for the raid. Muchly appreciated. Tomorrow. Let's see, tomorrow. I've got some errands to run. And for a game, I'm thinking I'm going to run something that I bought on sale from the Steam sale yesterday and install. A controversial game. Some liked it, some hated it. It had a part that really turned me off from it, that I watched someone playing it. Somebody sneaking through something that was completely unsneakable logically. But I'm willing to give it a try. I have had enough people that I know who liked it that I'm going to give it a try. I'm not going to tell you what it is because, hey, I'm a streamer and we've got to try and make you guys watch. I will also be enjoying adult leisure beverages tomorrow night.
That'll be good for smashing.
So that's the plans for tomorrow night, and then probably Wednesday I'll be recovering from the adult leisure beverages that I will have enjoyed on Tuesday evening. And then back, presumably, with the new game on Thursday. That's my plan. Yay! It's exactly who we wanted. We wanted Magneto. Because we've got a mission to give him pain. Ben, baby, Ben! What is this, a Disco Inferno? Oh, would you stop using... Also annoying area effects. Bosses that drop poison on the ground. Like he's doing. If you're a melee character, that one's kind of a pain. They're futile, are they? Come on, guys. Kill Magneto, please, so I get my credit for the armor bounty. And I'm hitting him with both halves of a car now. A bunch of them, the bosses in this wave, are dropping poison on the ground. You can see large batches of poison pretty much everywhere. Where is Magneto? There he is. Was that him? That was him. We got Magneto. We've got our fat load. Semi-fat load. Fattish? Chubby? Oh, target acquired Pyro. I'm not sure what we did to finish off Pyro that we hadn't done previously, but I'll check that in a second. Alright, we tear apart a car and we start beating the crap out of Blob with both halves.
Just gonna sit here.
Catch my breath. Got them all? We got them all.
Maybe you should take one of my classes.
Alright. Loot, 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 loot. Looty lootness. And mind you, most of the loot in terms of numbers is getting auto-consumed by my pet. So it never shows up. What happens is you reach a certain number of a different color of the loot. And your pet will get a bonus to you. But if you don't like it, you can re-roll it, and you just have to get the same number of items. The fastest one is 8 uniques. Will get you the most powerful one. There's 19 different possibilities, and most of the time, there are only 2 of those 19 your character would be interested in. So it's a grinding mechanic. So the thing we just got for murdering apprehending Pyro. 102 days, and I've logged in every day since the server came live. Let's see, Wakandan Technology, own all of Black Panther's uniques. I didn't have that before now? That seems a little odd. But then some characters have multiple uniques for each of their slots. Strongest one there is, we're forgetting Hulk, is 60. And the last one that we just got for target acquired Pyro. Defeat Pyro 150 times in a terminal or patrol. Oh, got his flamethrower. Just equip that on one of my characters. Ghost Rider. Last night, before I ran him through the cosmic trial successfully. Sure, that can go there. Excellent. A level 60. Always angry. And here's the 5 different categories of green, blue, purple, and yellow gear. And you can see that since I got the pet, I've eaten about 200 items of various types. And I'm going to call it here for the evening. I want to thank you guys, as always, for hanging out. I'm very appreciative. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand, with a new game and adult leisure beverages to excess. At least that's my plan. As always, no plan withstands first contact with the enemy. So, could change. Hope not. But that's the plan. Again, thank you guys for watching, one and all. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Monday night, or possibly Tuesday morning, goes great. And as always, I like to set an achievable goal for the people who've chosen to hang out here. I hope the rest of your work week doesn't suck. Back tomorrow. Take care, and ciao for now.